Now in this segment we shall see what is the Bytello share is and how to connect our laptops with this IFPD. Not only laptop, mobiles, tabs and the CPUs. There are two ways of connecting them. One is wired way and one is wireless way. Wired, it is through the HDMI cable and the touch and the type C. When it comes to wirelessly, there are different technologies involved. One is through the Bytello share application and others are through Miracast, Chromecast, AirPlay and the webcast. We shall see them one by one, with the physical examples in a later stage. Before that, let's understand the processes involved. We shall go to the cast option. Let's click on this cast. Once we open this, here we are able to see the Ethernet. It shows the internet, the network which we are connected to. Then the Bytello share 1847 is a device name. We can change. Then it's a 6 digits code. This 6 digits code allows us to connect our devices with the IFPD. Let's click on this user guide. Here, whenever we want to connect our devices without the Bytello share application, like we can connect through these ways, that is webcast, AirPlay, Chromecast and Miracast. If we want to connect our devices, it might be any device like Mac or it might be Windows or Android. We can connect using this webcast. We need to go to the browser, put this ID and the 6 digits code and we'll be able to connect to this device. Then coming to the AirPlay. When it comes to the AirPlay, here we will drop down the notification bar down. Once we drop down the notification bar down, by clicking the AirPlay option, we will be able to see the available devices to share the screen. We can click on the required screen and we can share the content. Next, Chromecast. Here we can connect our devices like laptop and the Mac devices by clicking the cast option. We need to go to the Google Chrome browser, open the cast option, then click on it. It will show the available devices and we will be able to connect. Then coming to the Miracast. So Miracast allows us to connect our laptops as well as the Android mobiles. Now in the Android mobiles, it has got a different names like Miracast or screen sharing, screencasting or the Smart View. The different brands have got a different names, but all works on the same principle. This Miracast, when we are connecting our laptops, like basically the Windows 1, it is a two-way connection. We can operate our laptop from this IFPD itself. We'll not be able to operate the mobiles or the tabs from this IFPD because of a privacy concern, but we can operate the laptops. Then coming to this, here it's a guide for how to install the application. We can install the Bytello share application for the Mac devices and for the Windows devices from the browser itself. We can just search for the Bytello share application. We are able to download. And for the Android, you can go to the Google Store like Play Store and we'll be able to install the particular app. Now we're going to understand the settings. Let's click on this menu. Once we click on the menu, we shall go to the settings. In the settings, there are certain options. Allows this device to be discovered. We shall enable this. Means whenever we search this, this device will be enabled. And permission mode. Permission mode is because many people will try to connect to this IFPD. Whether to accept or whether to reject them, it depends upon the permission mode. If we enable this, we can accept or we can reject. So basically in the class, if the students try to connect their devices, during the lectures, it would be disturbing the class. So we can turn on this permission mode. Then there are different ways of connecting our devices. Now, if we are trying to connect our devices, we shall keep them enabled always so that our devices can find this particular device. So Chromecast enabled, AirPlay enabled, Miracast enabled. So if you are connecting the through Miracast technology, enable this Miracast feature. If you are trying to connect through the AirPlay technology, enable that one. Okay. Then coming to the general section, here device name, we can basically edit the name of the device. Then start automatically on a boot, so that facility is also enabled. Then code refresh rate, we can refresh the code, the 6 digits code we can refresh every 10 minutes, 20, 30, or we can keep it like never, like it remains the same forever. Then maximum screen, the 4 screen, we can set how many screens can be shared. So with the Bytello share technology, we will be able to connect 9 devices, means 9 displays can be shown here. So we'll keep it to maximum, or you can decide on that. Then this is generally regarding the normal product details. With the Miracast technology, we'll be able to connect 2 devices, but with a Bytello share application, we'll be able to connect 9 devices irrespective of the operating system. It might be iOS, it might be Android, it might be Windows. Then coming to the other things, this is a screen group. In the screen group is basically meant for broadcasting. So whatever is happening in this IFPD, it can be shared with the other displays, right? So it can be shared with the other displays, so people in the other room can see whatever happening in this display without any wired means. It's a wireless. We shall see this in the later stage how to do this as well. Then we can directly connect to the webcast. We'll enable this webcast feature, right? Once we enable this, so people can connect to this IFPD using the webcast feature. Now we'll disable it. Okay, we're gonna understand now with the example how to connect this device individually, like for the AirPlay, for the Chromecast and everything with respect to different devices as well. Now we can see that we have connected 9 devices to the IFPD. With the Bytello share, we will be able to share totally 9 devices. So here one is the Android tab, and here you can see the iPhone mobile, then the Apple Mac, then you can see a Android mobile, that is, and here it is again a Android one, then a Windows laptop as well, and this is a iPad. So irrespective of their operating system, we'll be able to share the devices through the Bytello share application. Now if you want to highlight any screen among these, so we can just click on this dot and we can enlarge this screen. Now if you want this to be back, we'll just click on this, we'll come to the normal mode. Now if you want to highlight this particular tab among the all others, let's click on this, and we can see it got highlighted among all the other tabs, and we'll be getting a facilities to adjust the sound, to increase, decrease, to mute, and if you don't want this tab to be connected to this tab, this IFPD, we can power off that as well. We'll come back to the normal mode here, and also if it is a Windows, it will be a two-way connection. We can operate the particular laptops or the Windows tabs from here itself. Now we can do the same things for the Android mobiles as well. So here the one person is sharing some content on the middle screen, so let's try to enlarge that screen. So let's go this side and we'll highlight this. See, we are able to highlight this screen. Now at the same time, if you want to open the other screen in the next steps, we can see it here. Click on this and we can choose a particular device which we want to highlight. So I want to highlight this particular tab, I can highlight this directly. Now if I want this Mac device to be highlighted next, I can choose this. So if you don't want, cancel this and we'll be back to the Mac tab. And if you want to go back to the main thing, so just click on this and we'll be able to see all the 9 screens back.